Ned was just a swordy boy till he died. And I mean, Pokemon Trainer is a good character, don't get me wrong.
It's got the leaf swords.
Not a swordy at all.
Got the claw swords.
And so to see Ned back on, as you mentioned, the Soul main. I don't know what's up with the in-game tag Brawler. Is that what it says?
It's Braver.
Braver. Oh, that must be related to Final Fantasy or something. That's Brave something. I don't know anything about this. Pete's going to roast me when he listens to this VOD. He's like, you know nothing about this video game.
I've lost count of the amount of parries in the first 20 seconds. This top level, this is good. This is some good Smash.
This is how you need to play versus these two characters, right? Cloud has a lot of stuff that you can throw out safe on shield.
Yep.
Fox has the kitchen sink you can throw out safe on shield. So you got to get those parries in. But Ned getting his limit charged by nature of taking a ton of damage, not exactly what you want to see.
No, but definitely can confirm into a decent limit cross slash just for damage or for the kill.
He actually just lets it expire because he's got this advantage state started. He doesn't need to burn the limit. He didn't need to force the limit to keep the advantage state going. So
and he got 94% off of not expending limit there.
Ned was the master, remember, of not spending limit.
Yes.
Smash 4. That was like one of the things that was his calling card with his character. Ooh, a couple of whiffed up smashes in a row, and that's going to give Ned the advantage slightly here.
We were actually talking about Cloud up smash before we went on this commentary block. How did you explain it?
It's a drug.
It is.
You do that thing one time after the most recent patch, and you're like, I just got to keep doing this move. It's so good.
It's so fast. It's so strong.
And that dash also got buffed.
It did.
Oh, that move. I don't think that would have killed Fox pre-patch.
I'm not sure. Fox is a very light character. He was at a high percent, but definitely did receive a lot of big buffs in this most recent patch.
Ned got the real fortunate limit charge, by the way. That back air from Fox, charging the limit up for Ned and allowing him to get a really easy climb hazard to the ledge.
I'm loving the play we're seeing from Ned at low percents. Really just kind of putting SNooFL into disadvantage, calling out tech options, just mixing them up, trying to read them.
And he's using that just initial dash speed that was so good for Cloud, and it's an advantage he had so much in Smash 4 over every other character in the game because the initial dash speeds were pooey in that video game, but he's just using it exactly as he would in Smash 4, just bait mistakes and get punishes out of it. He's not going for like big long strings, but it's working.
Yeah. You don't need to go for long strings. You can go for long just amounts of pressure. What are you going to do here? I'm going to up tilt you, Don't land on top of me.
Oh, was that a jab block?
That was.
All right.
Yeah, jab down tilt by Fox. Very good after that fair drag down. Decent percent from Ned. Can he... Down smash not quick enough to catch it there. I do like that parry, though.
And so that's the second time we've seen it. The up smash startup actually got interrupted a couple of times by Fox's just quickness, right? Fox is one of the few characters where a frame 12 up smash that kills is too slow. we talk about how good that move is, but like... SNooFL's making it look less viable by the second.
I'm loving this play from SNooFL. He was at 100% when Ned lost his first stock. He's done a really good job of getting his extra credit in.
Using that initial dash to bait a shield drop from SNooFL, and that means the forward tilt does connect. And I think that's the first time we've seen a forward tilt this entire game. Ned looking clean with the Cloud.
Yeah, really holding down the stage control. SNooFL really struggling to find a kill. That is something that Fox will struggle with if he doesn't get those nair up smashes at those perfect percents.
119 is still a good percent for it, but you can't, that's like the mind game, right? Okay, there you go. Got the parry, but actually Ned needed to continue mashing the parry to make sure.
Yeah, and he was expecting a nair. That'd be my guess. Only the single parry.
Right.
That's a good mix-up, I guess, on shield. So again, seeing the early stages where he was conditioning him with those nairs and seeing those parries and then switching it up there is very crucial. Possibly taking back this game.
Okay, SNooFL turning it around now? Okay. Cover the turnaround again. Backwards and forwards between these two characters with back airs, right? Oh! That time it was fast enough.
That was so... That still surprises me how quick it is after that buff.
Still, SNooFL interrupted 4 of those, I think.
There was one right before that, yeah.
Yeah. But Ned still knew his win condition.
Absolutely.
Again, we talked about how Ethan knew his win conditions. But Ned knew
just
his
up smash. All right, so going into this game 2, missed the stage counter pick.
It was back to stadium.
Okay. Yeah, I really do like when people counter pick back to stadium. It's saying it's not the stage, it's me. Or, gotta learn. Got to make your adjustments.
I'm one to always try and get some kind of stage advantage out of it. Even if I just take you from stadium to town and city, which is like not too much of a dissimilar stage. Pretty big base platform. There's a little bit of a difference in the platforms, like the rotation of them, right?
Yeah.
I always try to get like at least a change of scenery, because maybe that'll change my mindset.
Yeah, getting a good change of mindset, change of scenery, definitely.
But when you play your opponent as much as these two play each other at like Ignite every single week or enough weeks in a row, where you're pretty familiar with each other,
pretty negligible.
You can just
stages, right?
Run it out on the same stage.
All right, so we're seeing pretty even percents.
Ooh, okay.
Trying to use that limit. I can't blame him. That 10-second timer on it? Just about?
15.
15, okay.
I'm like really sure it's 15.
Actually, yeah. 10 seems a little bit too... They didn't nerf Cloud that hard.
Ooh, nice
I like
catch.
that. Yeah, I mean, Ned getting a little aggressive with his landing there. Forward smash is really good at covering that.
You got to read pretty far in ahead of where their drift is going to take them. But if you're aware of that, you get it done. And this is one thing, another thing that Ned's Cloud has been doing so great, and this is one thing that we saw him do a ton in Smash 4 with Cloud, is just make sure that Fox Illusion does not go unpunished, right? Because when Fox is put into a situation where he has to use a side B or an up B, we actually haven't seen too many spikes on the up B, but we've seen a lot of punishes on these side Bs, and that's something that Cloud just is very strong at taking advantage of.
We've seen SNooFL with some really nice angles on those up Bs to prevent him getting hit by that down air.
Look at this extension. That was like 0 to 70, and that blade beam was due to the timer. Ned was just going to make sure to get the move out, and he knew that he was in such close proximity that SNooFL couldn't react with a reflector, which is something you do have to take into account when you're using that blade beam in this matchup.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, being that it's a projectile and reflecting such a strong projectile, that's pretty bad.
Oh, the bicycle kick. Unfortunate, but actually kind of fortunate.
That was really good, because it got limit away. It gave him limit and forced him to expend it because he didn't have a double jump.
That was like a weird semi-spike angle that it ended up actually mattering. And yet, so those drop-down dares is how Ned has tried to take advantage of the Firefox recoveries at predictable angles, but the timing is just a little bit off. Might just be familiarity with the character. Like getting reacquainted with Cloud and the timing.
Yeah.
The dash tech, that dash tech for sure. We talked about the one in Game 1. That one in this one, in Game 2, would not have killed pre-patch.
Absolutely. What percent was he at?
Like 130.
Yeah, that's definitely not.
Okay.
Hey, there you go.
Let it rip.
I want to see Game 3. This is some really good smashing, a lot of good, parries, lots of good. You can tell that they play against each other a lot.
You can just tell that both these players are veterans in this local scene.
Absolutely. I mean,
and in the national scene too. Although SNooFL, I think he's like kind of been like that situation where when he goes to a national, it's like he's always this close to making those upsets happen.
Yeah.
But just not quite there. Ned has made them happen time and time again now at this stage.
Yeah, Ned has been tried and true PGR all the time. All right, I'm liking this. SNooFL really needs to figure out a way to run this back, get that momentum back. It's really hard. You're playing against PGR level Ned.
And that
controls stage so well.
Illusion again. How important is it to punish Fox Illusion? That dipped below the ledge and just blew him up. I don't think that SNooFL was ready to DI it properly, but
were there sparks?
No, there were not sparks.
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't show the kill screen. Didn't show nothing.